They were going to give Jackson State a break. Yeah, Jackson State will get a break today when we talk about contracts and the myth that SWAC head coaches make less than high school coaches. We're going to use Southern University. We're going to see how you respond to this after the end. We're talking about highest paid coaches, highest paid head coaches in Texas. Texas is a great state for coaching. Highest paid coach, $158,000 per year. That's what we're looking at. Championships, blue chip players, 158, Mr. Hank Carter from Lake Travis. Todd Dodge just retired, $150,000. Now we know everybody loves to have receipts. That's the new, I guess, keyword going around. Receipts. Well, people, I got receipts, and I got time today. It's Coach Simmons here. We're going to go ahead and dissect something real quick. Because the rumor going around is that the SWAC head coaches don't make as much as high school coaches. That's the kick. High school coaches don't make as much as SWAC head coaches. Well, this is the Southern University system, Southern University, Baton Rouge campus, athletics, intercollegiate budget, fiscal year 2022-2023. Yes. And you can see, people like to show signatures and shit. Here are the signatures. Roman Banks, Director of Athletics, Mr. Ben Poe, or did you misspell your own name? Anyway, Vice Chancellor of Finance Administration, signed August 3rd, 2022. Now, it shows the revenue, football ticket sales, 1.6 million, basketball, 75,000, baseball, 15,000. Okay. Guarantees, football, 700,000. That's not what you want to see, though. That's not what you want to see. Even though I do want to point something out to you. Damn. Bayou Classic ticket sales. They make $460,000 just from that one game, which is more than most HBCUs make, from blood money games of $350,000. That's how a classic should actually work. If you're going to go ahead and say, well, we're going to play a classic, you should get a cut of the ticket sales at that amount. Now, the SWAC only gave them $100,000. That's total from the SWAC. Yeah. The NCAA gave them $500,000. That was an NCAA. Don't you wonder about that? The NCAA gave them $500K. But I'm not talking about that right now. The SWAC gave them $100,000. I'm not talking about that. General athletic fees, $176. Not talking about that. Not talking about the student athletic fees. No. Even though that's the biggest budget on there. You want to get down to the nitty gritty. So we're going to get down to the nitty gritty. What are the salaries for everybody? Your AD makes $296,000. Roman Banks. No one else makes over $88,000. That would be your associate, I believe. Yeah, your associate AD, Mr. Rodney. But that's not what I'm here for. The whole premise of this thing was about the coaches' pay, right? Coaches' pay. Oh, I have the coaches' pay. $310,000 for Mr. Eric Dooley. Now,
For head coaches, that's double the salary of the highest football coaches in Texas, which is one of the highest paid states for football at the high school level. So the whole myth about the SWAC coaches, head coaches making less than high school coaches is BS. Now, if you want to talk about that, the assistant coaches, that's a whole nother argument. If you break down the entire budget, everything on there, total salaries, $939,000. I'm sorry, those benefits. No, right here. Yeah, I'm highlighting so you can see. Travel expenses. There you go. So the total football budget is 2.869 million. Most of that going to scholarships. 2.869 million. When you bring that up to the total athletic staff and other administrative budgets, 3.453152 million. Are you serious? The budget for everything else besides the actual football is more than the coaches make. True. But the point of this video was the head coach's salary. That part's not true. If you go down to baseball, 110,000. Track and field, yes, you can say that probably. Tennis, golf, basketball coach, no. SWAC coaches do not make less than freaking high school football coaches. It's just not legitimate. It's not. Now we can get into this right here a little bit deeper, make this video a whole lot more interesting. The fact that, pardon me, the fact that the SWAC only gives, oh, hold up, I'm sorry, just 100,000. The SWAC only gives Southern University a total of $100,000 a year. Now, that's going to be your receipt. The complete breakdown on the budget, what they make, is something you want to see, right? See, if you don't focus on one school, you can get these receipts. In a state like Louisiana, they make over double on gender equity. Now, I do want to find out about the licensing. That should be a lot more. The big deal I have, the problem I have, HBCUs, there's no way. Well, I get that. I get that. But the biggest problem I have with HBCUs is the licensing. You have some iconic brands. Iconic brands. We love talking about our history. Let's talk about our history. Southern University, Grambling University, Jackson State University. Hell, if you want to really stretch it out, Prairie View, Alcorn, FAMU, Alabama State. These are iconic brands. These are your blue bloods of HBCUs. There is no freaking way your licensing should be $100,000. Let's be honest, people. When it comes to football and sports and name recognition in a region, once you get outside of the SEC, who do you recognize more? Southern University or UL Monroe? How about South Alabama? Oh, here's one. How about Southern Miss? No? What about UL Lafayette? Tulane? Your licensing should not be $100,000. I do believe if Southern would have their licensing better, this would be a iconic turnaround for their budget. One thing they can do is that big stadium, Mumford Stadium. Naming rights. If Pine Bluff can do it, why can't
you? Now, Southern University, I said it before and I'll say it again. The schedule gives you this year. This is your year to win the swag. Year 2 under Dooley should be better than year 1. We know he's making more than the high school coaches. It's time his name gets stamped. We'll see how the incentives turn out. But right now, there's no reason. This is your year, Southern University. Hey, do me a favor. After this video, if you're a Southern alum or just a fan of the swag, go ahead and donate to Southern University. More donations, the better. They'll take $1, take a nickel, but it makes it better if it folds and not jingle. I'm gonna go ahead and let this song play out, but y'all need to go ahead and stand united. This is Coach Simmons. I am out. You heard me? Set it off.